Hey guys, what's going on? Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. As you know, we've been growing the radish. And one torpedo pot, guys, these are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds in this planter, put your plants in this planter, and they grow really big by themselves with no human intervention. You never water and you never feed, and you get thousands of plants. In this case, about 170,000 seeds in just 25 feet. 170,000 radish seeds. And so I'm here today to harvest the seeds. Well, in this case, they're little pods. I'll show you what they look like. Look like this. They're spicy. And they are so good. These are smaller ones. But you know, I was going to wait till they get real big. But when they start getting really big, they might get a little bit tough. And I want to get them stored before they start to get tough. I grew them specifically for these pods. I didn't grow them for the bottoms. If I grown them for the bottoms, I wouldn't have put them in such great density. But no, I want the pods in this case. Guys, these are torpedo pods. See these seeds, these pods? All you do is put them in this planter right here with your soil, turn the planter on, and it grows into stuff just like this. Like so lots and lots of pounds of live feed for your animals and food for yourself. So what I'm going to do today is that I'm going to try to extract as many pods as I want. And I'm going to feed this to my animals. In this case, my rabbits. They love this stuff. Keeps them out of my garden, keeps them in a certain area where they can stay focused. Allows them to grow, and it gives me another supply of food. All right, so I'm going to start pulling these things out so you guys can see what's going on, and we can start extracting some pods. Is that okay? That's good. Boy, that was a lot. One radish plant can have as much as 300 seeds. And so there's normally about 7 or 8 seeds in one pod. So you can see why once you've grown your radish plant, you'll have seeds for the rest of your life. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds in that planter. You turn that knob on the front there. You never water, you never feed your plants again, and you'll have delicious food for the rest of your life. You don't have to worry about food anymore. Remember now, 170,000 seeds. Dude, That's amazing. That's like 10,000 seeds in just one planter. It's amazing. Again, these are torpedo pots. These torpedo pots are growing hundreds, thousands of radish. And the seeds will be so enormous. So I'm going to harvest the seeds. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put them down and I'm going to harvest the seeds. I'm going to get my cutters just to cut the whole limb off. They're really great when they're young and tender. And that's when I like them the most, when they're young and tender. I'm not going for everything. I'm only going for the ones that are good size for me to harvest. Remember now, everything about this plant, the stems, the flowers, the leaves, the root, all of these parts of the plant are edible. Okay, there's a lot more like this that are still forming and developing. And they're certainly not there yet. So I'm not gonna pull them off, just leave them off, and the rabbits will take care of these. But I wanna show you, guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing flower pots. They grow your food with no human intervention. I mean, all you do is put your plants or your seeds in that planter, and you're almost guaranteed to have so many types of food. These are radish plants. We can eat these as microgreens. We love radishes as microgreens. Or we can let them grow pretty big and just eat the leaves for foliage. We can let them grow and separate them to make them small, to eat the little balls of radish at the bottom. Or we can let them develop and eat the flowers and the stems. Or we can let them develop it further to produce the pods. And if the pods, we let them develop, they'll produce seeds. Lots and lots of seeds. Torpedopot does that. Torpedopot is the world's first self-growing planter that doesn't require you to be there. All you do is put your seeds and your plants in this planter, turn that knob right there, and you'll have food for the rest of your life. And this is what you get from it. Wholesome, natural food. This is what you get. These are small babies, but I love them because they're tender. This will go directly into my freezer. I don't have to do anything because guess what? The stems and everything else about it is edible. Or why don't you, I can put everything in there. Or just separate them the way they are. Or leave them the way they are. And do what I want to do. Let's get some more. Man, this plant is amazing. That's how resilient this plant is. Again, these are your radish. So many forms of food you can get from this. I'm putting one of these pods. Each one of these pods has about, oh my gosh, 7 to 8 seeds inside of it. So, which means that you can grow a lot more plants in the future from this. It's amazing. And then we have the beets. Excuse me, the radish. Let's go back to the beginning before I lose my sight here. Guys, torpedopots are self-growing planters. This started out as a seed. Now, I can eat it in so many different ways. All I did was take my seeds and put it in this torpedo pot, my radish seeds. It grew this right here. I could eat the bulbs at the bottom. I can eat the stems. I can eat the leaves. I can eat them as microgreens, or I can eat the pods. Lots and lots and hundreds of pods. So this one plant alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. It's going to have about, well over, I guess, 400, 500 seeds. This is amazing. So, well over. So, just one. Diarrhetics at torpedopot.com. This is amazing. I really like my job. All right, so I'm just going to take it over because I'm going to busy take the seeds off of it. This is a lot of pods. These torpedo pots ain't no joke, guys. When I say they grow your food, they grow your food with no human intervention. And they grow lots of food. It's an amazing amount of food. Remember now, all I did was put my seeds in this torpedo pot. My seeds developed into this. My radish plants developed into something, I would say it's about maybe 5 feet tall from the torpedo pot. I think that's amazing. My radish is tall, it's huge. And all because I grew them in the torpedo pot. This is only my second planter. Look at all the stuff we're getting out of this thing. It's amazing. And that's what I want you to recognize. The pounds of foliage you get from your torpedo pot. Because you're getting your food by the pods, but so are the animals. So are the insects. So are the worms. Everybody's benefiting from a system that's able to pull carbon out of the air and make it available so that you can have a lot of food. Dude, trust Torpedo Pot. They'll get you there. Put your seeds in that planter, put your plants in that planter, and they'll have good resources like these. And they'll deliver you a lot and lots and lots of food. Now, let me go pick all this stuff off, right? Okay, let's see what we can do here. The reason why I love doing this is because I'll probably never have an opportunity to do this in a long, long time. And I love it. I love to be able to do it. Okay, looks good. Looks very, very good. Got a lot more. Looks very, 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 very good. I love it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna have me a nice little smoocher. Well, see, the thing about it is this. I get healthy food all the time, man. I don't have a problem. Even if I wanted to eat my stems and leaves, I can eat those. But I choose for the delicate parts of the plant that I know have a lot of nutrition. They're bursting with flavor. You'll find it in these pods. They're delicious. Try to get some more. Is that okay? Okay. It's really good. Really, really good. I don't think I need these anymore. Man, this is huge, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this. Torpedopot is no joke. It grows your food, dude. All you have to do is put your seeds in that flower pot, put your plants in that flower pot, and you'll have more food than you could ever imagine. Dude, wow, this is amazing. Putting pots right here. Wow. This is great. Man, this is amazing. Guys, these are Torpedopots. These are self-growing planters. We're harvesting the pods off of our plants. And putting together the pods. You like to come out and talk for a little bit? Oh, come out and taste these pods.
Taste?
Yeah. Oh, you're on film now. You sure you want to be on film?
Not sure.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So, that's my significant other. But as you can see from these pods, man, they're absolutely beautiful. Guys, Torpedopot really, really grows your food. You'll never have a problem again in your life. Follow our instructions. And more food you can dream of. Yes, I'm only going for the big pods. Because I got so many of them. Got so many, man. The reason why I'm so feverish about collecting these pods is because, well, they're my source of nutrition. So as you can see, this is something else, man. You'll get a lot. You'll get an awful lot. And you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I either separate them when I need them, or I'll just take the time to separate them later on. So I have pure pods. And the pure pods, dude, you're gonna love them. You're going to love them. I would cut the radish off and save the radish, but they're very young. And I'm really doing it for the seeds. If I wanted the radish, I would have separated them, not put nearly as many in that planter so I can get bulbs out of the bottom, bigger roots. But in this case, I'm just putting the seeds in and making the seeds work themselves out. So, just drop that in there. All right, now you know how easy it is. Now I want to get at least some of this done. I feel the rain coming on. If I'm able to put some seeds in these planters, I'll be making out being in good shape. The soil is amazing. I can't believe how good this is. Oh my gosh. I don't think I need to repeat this much more. We're in about 29 minutes. Then we'll call it quits. I'm gonna do this last batch. And that's so good about Torpedopot. You harvest whenever you feel like it. Those plants that are still in those planters, they're not affected by my harvest decisions. Because they can stay in those planters as long as I wanted to. They're not at the end of their full life cycle yet. So they have a lot of growth to do. But these, of all of these pods that we have on these, and they're so beautiful. When I say 170,000 seeds coming from that planter, I no joke. When I say Torpedopot grows your food with no human intervention, dude, this is no joke. This is the real deal. You're going to get real food 24 hours a day. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been looking forward to eat this. This is some cool stuff, man. And the flavor is amazing. It truly is amazing. Let's do a little bit more and we'll shut it down. And I can come back anytime to harvest. Later on tonight, when I have some free time, while some of you are in bed, I come outside and harvest my plants. Because Torpedopot just makes it that easy. For those who don't know, all I did was take my seeds and I put them in those round planters behind me. And they grew my food. They grow my pods for me. And these pods are highly nutritious, very prized. But you get them first. You get them when they're full of nutrition. And that's when you want them. You get them before anybody else does. So while you're getting the ball radish, people with cash and who understand nutrition are getting the pods. Thank you for understanding nutrition. The flowers are edible, the pods are edible, the stems are edible, the leaves are edible. You're in great shape. Okay, let me get this a little bit more. About done. Darrell Addison, Torpedopot.com. 1, 2, 3, 4 planters. I think this is 4. Yeah, 4 planters, not counting what I've eaten. And I'm going to put this in my bag. I'm going to put this in my freezer. When they freeze, these are radish plants. And the radish plants can grow multiple ways. As I explained earlier, you can grow the round ball radish at the bottom, or you can grow the plant at the top. Whatever you choose to do, that's your prerogative. We choose, in this case, to harvest the pods. And that's what we're harvesting, the pods of the radish. Not the ball. We didn't allow it to grow big enough. We harvest the pods because we have over 170,000 seeds behind me. Each one of these pods you see, even including the ones that we didn't harvest, and there are many of them, thousands of them. Each one of these pods have about 7 to 8 seeds in them. So not only can I continue my season for next year, I can eat the rest of these, but I can have nutritious food for the rest of my life. Darrell Addison, Torpedopot.com. Darrell Addison, Torpedopot.com.